I think one of the sweetest stories out of this shop isn't just quilting, it's quilting and knitting. I have a customer who's a quilter who had, at that time, her little girl was 3, just turning 3, and she had a 15-month-old little boy. And I had another customer who was one of my knitting students, and she also had 2 children about the same age. Well, they came in the one day, they didn't know each other before, but they came into the store, and the one went over to, actually I think the knitter was in first with her daughter and her baby in a backpack on the back. It was really cute, she was sitting there in the backpack on the back. And I was helping her, and then Melissa came in with her baby in her backpack, and the little girl tagging along. Well, the other helper was over helping Melissa with her quilting fabric. And I was watching the little girls because the one that was with me on the knitting side kind of was eyeing the one that was over on the quilting, and so she kind of stepped out and she just kind of looked, and pretty soon the one from the quilting, she was a little shyer, Stephanie kind of moved, I had a ramp in the other store anyway, she kind of moved up, and they're just looking at each other, and then the one little girl was talking to her, so she came on up, and the next thing, they're standing in front of the counter holding hands like this, looking in each other's eyes and talking like they've known each other forever. It was so cute, just absolutely adorable. The mothers came over, and the one of them was with her arm resting on the counter like this. She says, well, suppose they're going to be done anytime soon? And the other one's, well, I don't know, and so they're just standing there. They get to talking. And the one says, well, how old's your daughter? And she says, 3. And so when's her birthday? Because she goes 3, for there. And she said, when's her birthday? She gave her a birth date. She says, the other one's birthday was 2 days before. Oh. And then I looked at it and said, well, I want to know how old the babies in the backpacks are. And one said 15 months, and the other one said 14 and a half. They were 2 weeks apart in age. It turned out that they have gotten to be best friends. They're both fairly new in town, but they, just because of the shop, they got to be best friends, So I thought, this shop has more of that was a case where it was both knitting and quilting. But the one of them has now moved to Fredericksburg, but they still keep in touch. They just, But I think that was just one of my favorite things that happened in here, just because it was so cute.